just realized my coffee machine kind of looks like a koala with like one eye. That's his eye, that's his nose. I don't know what the fuck this would be. And then he's got some kind of like afro going on here. Am I crazy or do you see that too? Little koala coffee machine, eh?
Hello, how the fuck are ya? Hope you're having a shit one. This is a photography channel. You know, we take photos here, that's what we're gonna try and do. And we won't be doing any of that until much later on in the video. So if you wanna skip till there, that's also fine. We have quite a lot of shit to do. I actually just got back from Hong Kong 2 days ago as the time I'm actually filming this video. So there is a lot to do. And basically every single morning is emails, admin stuff, very glamorous, exciting stuff, but it does need to be done. But every morning, the first thing I actually have to do is battle this monitor. I'll show you why. Ready? I bet you, now that I'm gonna film it, it will work first go and I'll look like a crazy person. I can turn this off first. Okay, it's on, log in, and then, oh, and it works first go. That never happens. That never happens. God damn it. Okay, well that was great. Perfect, it's gonna be a good day today. Okay, just super quick one. I thought I'd just address the elephant in the room here. And you probably see, 1 second. A lot of my days at the moment are filled up with running giveaway stuff and getting that all ready for each month. We are trying to move into giving away a different prize every single week, including like big camera setups and all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of just what I wanted to mention. There's a lot of giveaway stuff happening at the moment, and we will be doing some of that stuff today because that is kind of my life at the moment, is running 2 different things, is like the photography side and the YouTube side, and then also getting each month prepared for the next giveaway. I can show you if you want. So yeah, do some emails or some bullshit like that. I did see that I've got 3 high-vis vests to send out, so I'll show you how we pack those. Oh, actually, I want to show you something. First of all, I like make these stickers, and I actually buy these from a very specific pharmacy in the States. Whenever I get to go visit the States, I go to a CVS pharmacy and I get these badges. They are perfect and no one else makes them like this. So I think the next time I'm in the States is hopefully later this year. I want to get back to Utah and I'll go to CVS pharmacy and just raid their shelf for the name badges. Anyway, I want to show you something. I just got back from Hong Kong. A really proper, like traditional thing that they do there is make their own stamp. It cost me like 40 bucks. That does say North Borders on it, and it's all hand drawn. Then they give you this ink here, so you dab it like that. I don't know if I'm doing it too much or too little. You get a nice juicy part here. And then press it into that. Bang. How sick is that? My very own North Borders stamp. So I was meant to do a photo walk with Sony. Well, I did do the photo walk with Sony, and they were meant to send down a whole bunch of like merch and stickers and pens and stuff like that, but it didn't arrive on time. So they just sent it to my house. So now I just basically pack all that kind of stuff into the high-vis vest orders. So you get a Sony pen, whack that in there, and then you get a Sony sticker. There you go. Maybe another Sony sticker here. Like this one's that's an A7C, whatever. So I might whack that in there. I don't know where the fuck you would stick that, but I'll put that in there. There you go. And then these are some of my own stickers. I have a shit one. I love Sony. And obviously my favorite camera brand ever. Gotta have an I love Nikon sticker. I'll do that for the other ones. And then we need to go to the post office to go pick up some stuff and send these off. Hello, here he is. Oh, I've only got the one microphone. Here you go, you can say hello.
Hello, hello. Just came back from a little vet trip because Nimbus's, like I accidentally closed the door on Nimbus's tail.
Shit,
and he's all right, he's right here. We just came back from the vet, so you can go see him.
So this is what we're planning on giving away for June and July. And yeah, this is over the course of 8 weeks, and we're gonna start doing weekly camera giveaways. So every single week, we're gonna try and give away a camera, and then we're gonna have 20 massive prizes at the end, because usually what we do is we have 10 prizes every single month with a grand prize, and then 9 smaller prizes that follow for our members only. And some of those prizes, or at least the grand prize, is your choice of an FX6 or an A1 Mark II. And then you get to choose which telephoto lens you want. So we've got the 7200s, we've just put them on at the moment, but we've got, yeah, 7200, 100 to 400, 50 to 150, that's another 7200. They're the Mark IIs, by the way, or a 100 to 400, not the new version, but the old version. And then second place will take home a brand new Sony a7 IV with a 28 to 70. Third place, we have an a7R IV, such a beast, and that one's gonna come with an 85mm. And then we have heaps more prizes to follow, like the A6700s, we've got the new Osmo Pocket 4s, we've got a Mac Mini, we've got a ZV E10 Mark II, plus we've got the Mark 1s, we've got an A7 IV, we've got an A7C Mark II, somewhere there. We've got an A7 III, we've got some of those as well, we've got DJI drones, and we've got some prizes for the Discord as well, so yeah. Okay, literally have nowhere else to put these. Probably gonna be so much glare. But how good, hey! I'm in the bedroom as well. It's the only place I really have room to like spread this out because the living room's an absolute mess right now. This was a print that got done for me by Ilford, and they've been nagging me for a long time to actually sell prints and make prints with them. But I don't know. I don't know if there's enough demand or if it's something that I'm ready to do just yet. But yeah, if there's enough interest in prints, then maybe it's something I would consider. But it is really cool to see your work printed. It definitely feels different. It's really cool to look at, and it's definitely something I'd love to get framed one day and put in the living room. Let's go to the post office. Got something to pick up, got some stuff here to drop off. I'm back in Travi. Travi was in the shop for a little while. Basically, suspension and diff-wise now, this car is basically brand new underneath. It's exciting because it is getting like to where I want it, and it handles so good. Oh my God, does it feel good to drive. It's like a GT3 RS. GT3 RS Travi, but it's so nimble. Like if you see these cars in person, they're long. They are boats, actual land yachts. And now this thing just handles so nimble, and it's so precise, and it's so nicely aligned, and it just drives great. And I got this new steering wheel, and they put that on as well. No, but next thing to do is the exhaust. It's still really quiet at the moment. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner. But the next thing I'm gonna do is a custom valved exhaust. Maybe we get a little boost controller as well and turn up the boost. We'll see how we go with that. Especially with the 1JZ, like I didn't want to just get the car and then just straight away boost controller, turn up the boost, and then just be driving some rusty death trap. I actually wanted to get all the other components sorted first. And now it's the fun part. Now we can actually go to the engine, open up a bit more power, because now I know the car can safely put it down. So, I mean, each to their own, but that's what Mighty Car Mods told me. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, here we are, post office. This is what we had to pick up. This is a DJI Avata 2, and we're adding it to next month's giveaway. It also comes with the FPV controller and this helipad. Oh my God, where am I even gonna put this thing? There's like no room on this table. I'm just gonna have to do that for now. I'm like hiding all the stuff behind it as well. There's a whole A7C behind it. I have to rejig the whole thing. That is actually what we've got to do a bit later. I've got to film all the B-roll of every individual prize that we're gonna get ready for next month's giveaway. But then we're also sorting out some stuff for some Hong Kong vlogs. So I better get stuck into those photos first and give those to Lamont, because Lamont's editing the Hong Kong vlogs at the moment while I work on the giveaway stuff.
I am working on the first Hong Kong vlog. Just scrubbing through the footage and just trying to piece together the story, because obviously like I wasn't there, so I actually don't know exactly like how everything came together. But
yeah, I've kind of just come home and just given Lamont all this footage, like, here you go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, so now it's like up to me to like get all this footage and try and like figure out some kind of a storyline. Need the placeholders for
all of them.
For all of them.
Okay,
the
that's what I do
Apollo,
now.
the S15.
And then the white venti and the rain POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Okay, I can do that. And that is my job as a photographer to edit the photos. I took almost 21,000 photos in a week. I don't know if that's a lot, or if that's way too much. I may as well walk you through some of the stuff. So these are, I'm just gonna show you like what's rated. And some of them you might find, like some of them have just like really cooked edits on them, because like when I import the photos that night, when I shot them,
I was like just fucking around with some edits, maybe just whacked it on a preset and then just like forgot about it and moved on. None of them really have like a proper structure yet. So it's not a finished, as you can tell, the absolute chaos that this house is, and by the way I make my vlogs and just everything's just a mess all the time, and eventually hopefully just finishes into one like polished product. Yeah, so here's some of the photos we shot of the Apollo, and yeah, they're all shot during the day. I'll also export. We also took out his GTR straight after, but we only had like 10 minutes to shoot these photos. So I don't even know if that is worth putting into a vlog. And sometimes that's why like we film things, but things never make it to a final vlog because, I don't know, the shoot never finished, or it got cut halfway, or we didn't get enough footage or something like that. Like something just cooked happens and we just can never finish a video sometimes. Polo and GTR, I'm just gonna make a new folder, placeholders, choose, and I'm just gonna limit the file size to 1900 kilobytes, just so they're not like massive files. Export those. Okay, next is S15. Yeah, I just want to see what's going on in the Discord, because if you don't know, every single month in the Discord, we run a photo competition, and this month the theme is momentum, and we just opened up voting, so I wanted to see who's voting for what and what kind of photos are in here. We've got 2 star trails. I thought it was the same person uploading 2 different photos, but we've got 2 people shooting star trails. I've never been any good at shooting star trails, but what I like about the Discord is that there's so many different types of photographers in the Discord, and so many different types of photos get uploaded. That's why I like to keep the themes like a little bit more broad, so anyone who does like to shoot wildlife or street or portraits or motorsport, whatever it may be, everyone can sort of take the theme and interpret it how they will for their kind of photography. But I think momentum was a really good one. Look at this panning shot from Kieran. Shout out to Kieran, he's been in the Discord since the start, and he is an absolute weapon at motorsport photography. And this is a pretty much perfect pan of a race car. There's so many different types of photos in here. So many talented photographers. Oh, look at this one. That is a sick shot. And I think that's in the lead. 41 votes so far. That is in the lead. So basically how it works is everyone uploads the photos. So you get the whole month to shoot or plan, shoot, edit, upload your photo. And then the last week we open up the voting for everyone, and everyone can just vote for their favorite shot. And basically the most votes win. So for this month, first place, Sigma 85mm, second place wins a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and third place, DJI Neo drone. And then we have 4th till 10th place, you win like accessories, so like SD cards, camera bags, camera straps, all that kind of stuff. So we basically have 10 prizes a month. 1st till 10th place gets a prize inside the Discord. All right, we need to go pick something up no matter the weather, rain, hail, or shine. Oh, it's actually raining pretty hard. And of course, as soon as I get here, the rain stops and the sun comes out. I wore this raincoat for nothing. I look like I own a monkey. This is the pickup spot. It was like a GTA mission. I picked up the key here. We got something. Oh, it's such a nice color as well. Sick spec. Purple with the gold wheels. When the M2 first came out, the newer version I mean, the G87, to be honest, I wasn't really a fan, but it has really grown on me. I don't know how BMW do it. They bring out something that is like arguably hideous. Once you spend enough time looking at it, and you spend enough time seeing them on the road, seeing them in person, seeing them online, all this kind of stuff, it's actually pretty sick. I've got it for a couple of days, and tonight we're gonna take it out for a photo shoot. But first of all, I'm gonna take it for a little drive and have some fun with it. Absolutely zero need for the raincoat. I just really wanted to wear the raincoat, you know, man. Any excuse to put this on. I've actually had this raincoat since 2019. I bought it specifically for thumbnails. Anyway, what the fuck, why am I talking about a raincoat? I'm driving an M2 CS. Why the fuck am I talking about my raincoat? Sometimes I think there's something wrong with me, like genuinely. Bro, what is that? It's a pink Bentley. Bro, are you seeing this? That's a pink Bentley. Okay, let's take the car back home. But tonight I want to film a review using the 85mm Sigma versus the 85mm G Master. When we get back, I'll tell you why. Oh, it sinks fast. I love those CS lights that turn on. I always get the feeling like we're forgetting something.
I think that's about it, right?
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
that's
we're
everything.
missing anything.
I guess we'll find out when we get there. Oh, me, I'm getting old and fat. It's getting harder and harder to get into these bucket seats. Let's go pick someone up. We need an extra pair of hands. Hello, mate.
What's going on? Tonight we're shooting an M2 CS.
Yes, we are.
The only reason CK's here is because he gets to drive it. Yeah.
One leg in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Good.
See you,
Yeah,
welcome back.
likewise. Thank you. Okay, here we are, local car wash. Just need to give this thing a quick rinse because it's been raining all day. I don't know if we're going to get more rain, but better just to give it a quick wash before we do the shoot. Crew, the boys. Yep. Let's do a photo about it. We'll run. We'll run off in several ways. Yeah. This is the spot where you can't be fucked thinking of a proper location, so you just come here and shoot. Yeah, pretty much.
Can't really get it wrong.
Nah, you're always going to get some sick shots here, and this is really for the lens review, so it's less really about the location and more sort of about what the lenses can actually do. Speaking of which, do you mind actually holding this? Because I've got to set up the camera. Here goes the keys. Ooh. If you crash it, you owe me 10 grand. I'm not even joking.
Actually?
Yeah, that's the excess.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. All right, I'll be careful. I mean, it's automatic. Who's going to crash an auto?
That's the A7 III. Oh my God. The grip is so small compared to what I'm used to with the A1. Like, the A1 is like proper meaty grip.
Yeah?
This reminds me, this brings me back.
Yeah, does it
bro.
take you back, bro?
It takes me all the way back.
Which grip do you prefer?
The A1.
The A1's better?
The A1's probably got to be the best Sony grip. Like, well, because I got big hands. So like my problem with Sony when they first started making cameras was that like it was always a little bit too small.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like my fingers would always fall off.
Yeah, with the A7 III, you're always holding it with 3 hands, ironically, right?
3 fingers.
3, oh.
How many hands you got, bro?
Fuck, let's just drive this car. Oh, it's beautiful. So is this Alcantara on the wheel?
Yeah.
Carbon fiber, accents. I love how people that drive an automatic, they love these paddles because it makes them feel like they're driving a manual. But yeah, it's beautiful. I was explaining to Mike before,
Oh, honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the day. I mean, it's not every day we actually come out and shoot at night. Sometimes I actually enjoy shooting, even if I never even edit the photos. Just getting out and shooting, even after all these years, it's still one of my favorite things to do, especially when you can get some action or some movement of some kind as well. Like, this is definitely my favorite thing to do. I just love coming out and just getting some photos, getting some shots, getting to shoot a sick car, cool location with my boys. What more could you ask for? Specifically, this is for the comparison video for the 85mm. And that is a little bit hard for me sometimes because if I enjoy shooting on a certain lens, I would never just change the lens halfway through a shoot just for the sake of comparing them. But we do it for science, but it is definitely like jarring for me in one way or another. Like, I'm getting some shots and then I know in the back of my mind, it's like, oh yeah, but I have to change over to the other lens and basically like take the same photos again to see like what the difference is. Comparison's going pretty good. We're about to swap to the G Master and then see if there's actually any difference, which I'm not gonna say on this video. You'll have to watch the comparison video to see if it's actually worth it. But you know what as well? It is so nice to be shooting on the A7 III. And even with, I mean, first of all, I'm definitely very spoiled. Like, shooting on this camera tonight has just made me realize how spoiled I am. Using all the latest A7 Vs, the A1 Mark II, the A7R6, which has just come out. I'm really excited to test that out when I get my hands on it. Going back to the A7 III, this is one of my first Sony cameras when I first moved to the system. It is really still an incredible camera for the price, and even picking one up secondhand, you can probably get these as cheap as $1,000, which is a lot of money, but
Cameras are great investments, especially if you want to take photography a bit more seriously. It is an investment into your future. And for $1,000 for a body and potentially about $800-900 for a good lens, that is a great investment for the future of your photographic career. Especially with today's standards, like the new Sony cameras, the latest and greatest, you know, you're spending upwards of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 depending on where you live. It is so much money. That shit makes a difference on your bank account, and it is hard to be able to justify that kind of money when is the tech adding up to that money? Will you actually be using the full potential of the camera? There's a lot to it, you know, so going back to basics on the A7 III is actually really nice. And just between you and me, I actually prefer the shutter sound of this camera as well. Good, finished. Good driving?
Fuck yeah, I was sick. I'm so glad I came out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very powerful car.
This man is so hard to convince to come out.
These days.
But, yeah.
Give me one of these and it's a good bargaining chip.
Are we taking that off? Yeah. Yeah. Where are we?
Macca's.
Golden Arches.
Yeah. Yeah, so no handbrake, it's just gonna stay there?
It's got like an electric handbrake.
Auto handbrake?
Yeah.
E-brake?
I think when you put it in park, it automatically sets up anyway.
It feels so weird getting out of a car and not just cranking it.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. All right, fair enough. Comes down at McDonald's at 11 o'clock and cranks the tunes.
Singular quarter pounder. $8, very modest. Triple cheeseburger. Meanwhile, Mr. Diabetes over here.
Yeah, Abby.
Thanks for your help. Good night. Love you and leave you.
Oh, you
I'll see you soon.
All the best.
See you, bro. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Bye.
I could do the whole go home now and, you know, unpack my gear and then fall into my bed and go, oh, that's a day in my life. But to be honest, I really can't be fucked doing all that. So let's just pretend I did all that and I'm at home now and I'm in my bed. That is pretty much the end of the day. And also a bit of a channel update, life update, and whenever I get a cool press car, pretty much what I do. We got heaps of stuff from Hong Kong coming out soon whenever we can get it out. And we've got an 85mm comparison videos and lots more that we'll be doing, and a lot that I'm excited for as well for next month when I go over to England for Goodwood Festival Speed and back to Poland for Ultrace. So there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Thanks for watching. Keep having yourself a shit one, and I'll see you in the next one.